What's up, guys? Welcome to daily review number 35 here on Hot Wheels Jack 2025. And today we're doing another 5-pack review once again. Today we're doing the 2024 Remote Adventures 5-pack. So this is a 5-pack filled with 5 different off-roaders, and we've got all sorts of weird ones. We've got 2 Toyotas in this group. There's also a Ram, an old Ford, and we also have a Fantasy Casted as well in this pack. And they've all got off-road wheels. Some of them are actually painted with mud-like colours, like the Dunosaur and that Ram in the middle. But the other 3 are just normal standard cars. We have some pretty nice-looking cars in this. We've got some really cool off-road trucks and things like that. Some really, really nice vehicles. So let's just get in and see what we've got in this 5-pack, guys. So first up, we have this green, this orange, this army green 2010 Toyota Tundra, which is a very, very, very lifted version of the Toyota Tundra. This is quite a rare casting in my group. I think I've only got 4 of these. I've got a yellow one of these, I got a blue one, and I also have a another one as well. I remember it's another colour, but I don't remember. But yeah, this casting does have a Toyota like badge holder there, but it doesn't have a detailed badge. You've got those lights. You've also got the lights on the top. A little bit like on the Ford F-150 Sandblaster I reviewed a few times before. You've got some huge off-road wheels with some red rims. You've also got the JL Lightning U logo. I don't know what that means. Let me know in the comments what that means. There's also mountain patterns on the back of this. You've got the Overland logo at the back here. You've also got the Hot Wheels badge. You've got a LW logo just there. Don't know what that is either. You've got the inside here. A really nice looking inside, a nice interior. The sunroof. You can see through the top. No Easter eggs in the low bed of the truck. This has a V8 with about 290 horsepower in this 2010 Tundra. Really, really nice. The back end has got a few details, including the thingy to open up that. You've also got all the other lights and the things on the back. A really, really nice off-road casting, the 2010 Toyota Tundra. And this is the first one I've ever reviewed on the channel. So yeah, really, really nice looking car here. Well, truck, shall I say. A really nice big off-road truck. Really, really overlandish. It's got the 2010 Toyota Tundra, 2011 Mattel. So this was made in 2011, but it was released in 2012. So yeah, really nice looking casting, that one. Then next up, we have the only fancy casting in this 5-pack. It is the Dunosaur. So this is like some sort of space off-roader, like a buggy made for like the 2100s. You've got some really cool lights on the front. Or are they gun barrels? They look like gun barrels to me. Let me know down below in the comments if that reminds you of like a rifle, sniper rifle barrel or something like that. Because it's got sights on the end. You've got the RA03 logo there. You've got the huge engine. You've got the ENG logo there. I think that means energy. Really, really nice looking casting. There's also rifle barrels on the back as the exhaust too, which are crazy. This thing looks absolutely crazy with all this design stuff. It's got those big, massive like arches there. You've got some 6-spoke off-road wheels on this. Brown wheels as well. Really, really cool details on this really nice looking casting. You've got a pretty weird looking interior. I think it's a single seater a middle seat car or something. The Dunosaur is a really, really nice looking vehicle. This is probably one of the coolest fantasy off-roaders I've ever seen. But you don't really care about the off-roaders. What I really care about are the license castings, and I bet you do too. So this is kind of a boring vehicle, but it still does look cool. It's one of my favorite off-road fantasy castings, and I only have one other color of this vehicle besides this one. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of the Dunosaur. I do like that one a lot. Then next up after the Dunosaur, we have another licensed car casting, a licensed truck. This is the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel, which, as you can see, is like the more lamer, like normal version of the Ram TRX, which is also a Hot Wheels casting. I'll show you that in a later episode because I am actually doing a 2024 new models review soon. So that will be in the next video probably. It's got a very highly detailed front end, this thing, with the lights, the Ram logo, the grille. You've got those vents on the front, those louvers and everything. You've got a sunroof on the top of this. You've got the interior, which is black on this. You've got the Ram badge on the side. You've got some 5-spoke dirty wheels. You've got the Rebel logo there with the like design on the back too. You've also got the mud all around this casting, which is really nice. There's a Hot Wheels badge there. This has a 6.4 litre Hemi V8 with 400 horsepower. It's not as good as the 700 horsepower Hellcat V8 in their TRX, but it's still pretty good. You got the Ram badge detailed on the back, the lights, the exhaust. So this is like the more, what's it called, like version. This is like the slimmer overland version of the Ram 1500. And this one does look pretty good in this red, to be honest. This might be one of the best looking colours of this I've got. And I've got 3 of these. I've got a green, no, not a green one. I've got a white one. And I also have a original blue one as well, which is from 2020. But this is the red version. These wheels are a little bit thinner on the older castings than on the older ones. It says 2019 Mattel, 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. This was released in the same year as this casting came out. I was just doing something briefly just there. But yeah, that's a really nice pickup truck casting there, the Ram 1500 Rebel. The next up, we have this custom 1970s Ford Bronco. So this is the older version of the Ford Bronco just here from the 70s. This is the most iconic generation of the Bronco. You've got those big circle lights along with the little bull bar on the front with those lights on too. You've got the 4 lights here with this custom bit on the top, which is really cool. On the side profile, you've got some giant arches and fenders on this. You've also got the wheels, which are the same as on the Tundra. Then you also have the little sun-like pattern there with the mountains. There's the RA05 logo. I don't know what the RA05 means because it's also on the Dunosaur. And then it's also got a Hot Wheels logo there. You got a spare wheel in the back just there, a big spare wheel. You also have the interior, which is pretty nice looking. This could have around 400 horsepower because it looks like it can produce that much. Probably has a big block underneath it. The standard version has about 200 horsepower of this 70s Bronco, but this one, of course, is highly modified. It also has like some really cool bottom bits. You can see the suspension just there as well. You can see how lifted that suspension is. I do really like this Ford Bronco. Probably one of the coolest looking castings in this 5-pack. I do really like this one. Definitely a really nice one. Under here it says custom Ford Bronco on that little thing just there. It says 2007 Mattel because this originally came out in 2007, but then it got retooled in 2015. So yeah, quite a few castings were retooled in 2015, interestingly. And then the final casting we have is actually probably my absolute favourite because this is the newest casting and it was the one that I have always wanted in this 5-pack. It's the 2020 Toyota Tacoma. So this is the TRD Pro version with the Toyota like grille there. This thing is really nice with those detailed lights. You've got the huge vent on the front. You've got the sunroof up here. This is very similar size to the Ram 1500 Rebel we just looked at. You've got some Toyota like badges. Well, no, it's not Toyota badges. It's a Hot Wheels badge with these red, orange, and yellow stripes. You've got some 5-spoke silver rimmed wheels on this Tacoma. You've got the back end, which we'll get to in a minute. You've got the interior. Really nice looking interior. You can see a little bit there. 4 seats. No Easter eggs in the low bed. And nothing really else. This has a 3.5 litre V6, 290 horsepower. You've got the 4x4 logo there along with the Tacoma badge, the little handle to open the little back bit, and there's also lights as well. This is the most detailed casting of the things in this 5-pack. So this is definitely the best one in this 5-pack just for that reason. I also do really like the Tacoma as a whole. It's probably one of the best looking off-road pickup trucks, in my personal opinion, in the last couple of years. This is really, really nice. This casting was originally made in 2021, but it got released in 2022. So 2 years after the actual truck came out, which is really cool. Definitely my favorite of that 5-pack. Really, really nice looking Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro there. So that's it. That is the no, it's not the Baja Blaze. It's the Remote Adventures 5-pack just there. So obviously, my favorite, as I've just mentioned, is this grey Toyota Tacoma. I just really like how this one is very heavily detailed with all the details on it. Definitely the most detailed pickup truck of the entire group in this 5-pack. I am a huge fan of this Tacoma as well in the Hot Wheels scale. Definitely the favorite there. Then next up for my second favorite, I think I'm going to pick the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel because this one is also pretty heavily detailed. The back end is not very heavily detailed in terms of the details, but it is tooled in a lot, which is nice. There's no Easter eggs in the back of this one, I forgot to tell you. Really, really nice looking vehicle. Really, really nice. I do really like this pickup. Really, really cool. Then up next, for my third favorite, it is the green 2010 Toyota Tundra, which does look very, very cool in this matte green. It's like an army green. It's like what you see on the military Jeeps of the 1940s. It's got some big fenders on this thing. Everything about this Tundra just looks really, really nice. And the interior is pretty good as well. Definitely a favorite there. Now, for my fourth favorite, I'm going to surprise you, but I actually really like the Dunosaur better than that matte gold Bronco because the Dunosaur is one of the coolest looking off road fantasy castings, and this thing does look very, very good. It's also got like something back here, which I don't even know what the heck that is. There's so many details on it. You can see that this has got, you can even actually see through there. It's a single seater, so it's really, really weird. It's a really nice one, though. And then finally, my least favorite of this 5-pack is this matte gold Ford Bronco, but it still does look good anyway. I am still a huge fan of this truck. This thing looks really, really nice in this matte gold. Definitely a really nice looking casting. The Ford Bronco, I'm not a huge fan of this custom Ford Bronco, but this one probably is the best colour of this that I own. And I am a pretty nice fan of Broncos, but I more prefer the newer ones than that. All right, so that is it for the 2024 Hot Wheels Remote Adventures 5-pack. And then tomorrow I'll do a review of another random 5-pack next. So be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as always. And I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. So peace out, guys.